Hello everyone, it's Sandra and welcome to today's video. I'm actually really excited about this video because I want to share with you my favorite skincare discoveries of 2018. I feel like in terms of skincare, this past year has been the best. I will be doing a best of beauty 2018 video in which I will be talking about my favorite makeup. Skincare definitely deserves its own best of 2018 category for me this year because I've discovered so many products that I really love. Can't wait to share them with you. Just wanted to mention that every single one of the skincare products that I am going to be talking about today has been purchased by me. None of this has been a PR sample and none of this has been like a sponsored anything. Without further ado, let's get into the product. So I'm going to start with cleansers. While my favorite everyday cleansers have been products that I discovered in years past, the two cleansers that I discovered in 2018 that I really enjoyed are more of like a treat yourself, occasional use type of cleanser. Now I really love cleansers and I love having more than one or two in my routine depending on my mood. Sometimes I like to give myself a little bit of a facial at home on the weekends if I have some extra time. That's when I like products like this. It's a product that is a cleanser that is also a mask, and it's the Mailinstrum Honey Mud. This is such a lovely product. It's a cleanser slash face mask hybrid. Now I like to use this more as a face mask in the morning. I would just wake up and just slap this on all over and leave it on to my skin for about 20 minutes. I actually like to also take a shower with this on. This smells incredible. It's just such an addictive cocoa honey scent. I really love it. Out of all the Mailinstrum skincare products that I have tried, this is the only one that I would actually repurchase. Some of them were nice, like the Blue Cocoon is really nice. I have a little sample of that, but I just don't have a skin type that warrants me buying the full size of it. I feel like that's a product more suited for drier skins. Let me show you what it looks like. I have about a quarter of the jar left and oh my god, this smells so good. It has a really thick pudding-like texture. It contains raw honey. I'm sorry if I'm looking down. I actually took some notes because I wanted to make sure that I remember everything, like if I wanted to go over ingredients and stuff like that. So this contains raw honey, which has antibacterial properties. It also has antioxidant properties. It's very soothing and it's moisturizing. I know people with really dry skin that really love this. I have more combination oily, acne-prone skin and I really love this. So unless you're very sensitive, this does contain a lot of like essential oil types of products, and I know that a lot of people with more sensitive skins tend to be very sensitive to essential oil products and stuff like that. So if that is the case, you might want to stay away from this. This also contains white clay. It helps kind of draw out impurities. It's like a clay mask, but it's really gentle. It's not drying whatsoever. It also contains macadamia nut oil, so it is very moisturizing. When I leave this on for like 20 minutes, it never dries. You know how sometimes you put on a clay mask and it dries and it leaves like, it's like crusty and tight on your face. You can't really move your face. This does not do that. I feel like after I use this, my skin just feels really soft. It's so soft to the touch, and it's clean and it's comfortable. It never feels tight. And when it comes into contact with water, it kind of emulsifies and turns into a milk, and then you just rinse it off. It rinses clean. Sometimes I like to use a washcloth just to make sure that I remove everything and to give my skin a little bit of extra exfoliation. This has definitely been one of my favorite treat yourself type of skincare products this year. So it's not a must-have by any means, but it's definitely a nice to have. The next cleanser is Rosy Kosher's Lait VIP O2. This is one of the 3 cleansing milk products that the brand makes. And Lait VIP O2 is geared towards people that live in urban environments. It's meant to be an anti-pollution type of cleanser. This works well at removing makeup, but because it contains so many good skincare beneficial ingredients, I feel like it's a waste to buy this just to remove makeup. I want this product on my skin in order to get the benefits from the ingredients in it. I just started with the travel size of it, which I really love. This is actually my second bottle of the travel size. In contrast to the Mailinstrum Skin, this does not have any like there's no essential oils, there's no fragrance or anything like that. I like to put this on and massage it on dry skin in the morning. Again, if I just want to give my skin a little bit more of an extra boost, and I just give myself a nice massage for like as long as I can, for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It's just such a nice cleansing milk product for a facial massage, and it contains a ton of ingredients that are great for the skin. Again, I'm gonna look down here at my notes. It has a lot of emollient ingredients as well, so this will not dry your skin out at all. It's not like a foaming cleanser or anything like that. It contains lactic acid, which exfoliates and moisturizes the skin. There's yeast extract in there, which has skin brightening properties, and it also has antioxidant properties. There's also papaya enzymes in here, which is another gentle exfoliator. There's salicylic acid, which is another exfoliating product, great for us with acne-prone skin. There's also niacinamide in this. When you look at the ingredients list of this cleanser, it's like this giant paragraph. I mentioned it, I did a blog post of my favorite treat yourself like mask cleanser hybrids, so I will be leaving a link to that blog post if you want to take a deeper dive into the ingredients of this product and read about some other favorite products that I have in this category. Next, we have some serum products that I have absolutely loved this year, and I'm going to start with the Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate Facial Serum. Now, I'm not going to talk about this too much because I just talked about it in my latest Empties New Products video. This is my newest bottle. This is my third bottle of this Hydrate Serum. I love this. This is a large size. This also comes in a 1 ounce size, and they also, I think they have like trial size single-use packets now. So if you want to dabble into the Jordan Samuel Skin brand, you can definitely order just like single-use samples to see how your skin reacts. There's nothing I don't love about this, which is why I will continue to repurchase it. It plays so well with the rest of my skincare. I use 2 pumps of this morning and night, and I use this after cleansing. Sometimes I mix it in with other stuff, but I love this so much. It sinks into my skin. It doesn't leave like a sticky residue or anything like that. I just make sure that I massage it in, and I wait maybe a minute for it to just kind of all go into my skin before I go on to the next step. But yeah, it contains hyaluronic acid, there's cucumber extract, there's passion flower and tamarind extract, there's also aloe in here. It just plumps up my skin, and if you have not tried this yet, I highly recommend checking it out. The next skincare product that I have discovered this year that I cannot be without, and again, I'm not going to go on too much about this because I just mentioned it in my Empties New Products video, but it's the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum, a polarizing product. You either love it or you hate it. For me, I really love it, and I do notice a difference when I use this. Copper peptides are really great for your skin. They help balance out my skin. I find that this product helps my breakouts heal faster, and it also helps improve cell communication. And I like to use this in the evening. I use this every single evening, as long as I'm not using anything with acids in it in the same routine. So if I'm using a mask, like a face mask that contains like lactic acid, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, anything like that, then I don't use this. I tend to use acid products during the day. I don't use them in the evening. In the evening, I like to use this, and I like to use retinol. After I cleanse my face, I apply 3 drops on each side of my face. I just drop it right onto my face from the dropper. 3 drops on each side of my face. I massage it in. I like to wait about 30 seconds to a minute, and then I go in with my hydrating serum. This has just worked really well for me. So if you have not checked this out yet, I highly suggest checking it out. Just give it a go. It does come in 2 different sizes. This is the smaller size, 15 milliliter bottle, and there's also a larger size, which is the 30 milliliter bottle. The next serum that I've discovered this year that I'm absolutely obsessed with is the Rejuvi Q flavonoid complex, and I actually hate the packaging that it comes in. It just comes in a pump bottle, but the bottle, like, it's not a fluid pump. It's like, it just squirts everywhere. It's not very well designed. So what I actually do is I just decant it into this little dropper bottle. This is an old Dr. Brandt dropper bottle that I had, and I just cleaned the dropper bottle and I decanted my Rejuvi serum in here, and this is how I like to use this. This is a serum that is more oily, and again, I like to use this in the evening mixed in with my Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate Serum. So I do 2 pumps of the Hydrate Serum in the palm of my hand, then I mix in about 3 drops of the Rejuvi flavonoid complex, create a little concoction, and I just massage it all over my face, and I keep massaging until it has completely sunk in until I can no longer feel it sitting on my skin. I just like to take the opportunity to give my skin a little bit of a massage. It helps with reducing redness and irritation. It also contains sweet almond oil, which adds a little bit of extra moisture. And because this is more of an oily serum, I honestly don't feel like I need moisturizer. After I work this into my skin feels really, really nice and moisturized, and then I just go in with my different cream on top, and then I'm good to go on most nights. I will be doing like an updated whole skincare routine video at some point in the new year, so definitely stay tuned for that. I feel like my evening skincare routine is so solid. In the morning, I do tend to switch things up a bit more, but in the evening, I've just found that this particular skincare routine has worked really, really well for me. The next product I also use kind of like a serum, and I actually like to use this in the morning, and it's the Paula's Choice 10% Azelaic Acid Booster, and I have seen really great results with this. Now I use this in the morning all over my face. Put this on my finger and I just do like 3 dots on my forehead, 3 dots on my cheeks. I avoid my under eye area because I don't feel like I need any acid in there. I definitely like to focus this on the areas where I'm more prone to acne or to congested pores, so I like to focus on my forehead, a little bit on my nose, and then on my cheeks and chin, which tends to be like where I get hormonal breakouts. And azelaic acid is a proven ingredient shown to help fight congestion in the skin. It helps with breakouts, it helps clarify the skin, it helps brighten the skin in a more gentle way. This particular product also contains licorice extract and salicylic acid in it as well, so it has a little bit of extra anti-congestion power, and I'm just a really big fan of this. I highly recommend it, and the one piece of advice that I have with this is to be consistent, because when I first bought this, I was not very consistent with it at all. I was using it like just maybe once, twice a week, here and there. Sometimes I would use it at night. Sometimes I would mix it in with my moisturizer. Sometimes I would mix it in with my serum. Sometimes I'd mix it in with like other boosters. And the only time I started noticing real results in my skin is when I started using this consistently at the same time in the day, just consistently at the same place in my routine. And after about 4 weeks of using this every single day, I really started noticing a really big difference in my skin. And finally, the last product that I want to talk about is a product that unfortunately is not readily available in North America. This is a product that you can order online from like a European pharmacy, or if you have friends that live in Europe, they can buy it for you. You can just PayPal them some money and they can send it to you. That's what I've done for the last couple of times. But this is by Bioderma, and it's Bioderma Matricium, not really sure how you pronounce it, but it is such a cool product, and it comes in a box with 30 of these. So you get 30 doses in a box, and I paid, I think the last time my friend from Germany shipped them over to me, including shipping, I paid about between 60 and 70 US dollars for it. If you've over exfoliated your skin, if your skin just feels really sore, and if it's burning, if it's really irritated, this is like a rapid regeneration type of serum. And the way they use this, obviously, like you break up one little dose, you unscrew it, and it's very liquidy. It's almost like a watery texture, and you're supposed to kind of split it up. Like you're supposed to split one dose up and use half of it in the evening and then half of it the next morning. And I kind of worked it out that it's like 7 drops. So I use 7 drops of this in the evening, 7 drops of this in the morning. If I feel like my skin barrier has been compromised, if my skin's feeling extra sensitive. It says here that this product is suitable for fighting aging, especially on extremely sensitive skin. It regenerates the skin after dermatological treatments like laser, microdermabrasion, derma roller, peeling, etc. It says here that this formula helps boost collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid synthesis in the cells. It contains 63 ingredients of natural origin, and there's 0 fragrance to it whatsoever. And I really wish that this product was available for us in Canada or in the United States, because in Canada you can get a lot of Bioderma products at Shoppers Drug Mart, but they definitely don't carry the whole range of Bioderma. Like if you ever go on the website of a French pharmacy you will be overwhelmed by how many awesome products, either by Bioderma, by Audette, by La Roche-Posay. You will be mesmerized by how much larger this skincare selection is in France as opposed to what we get in Canada. So yeah, that is about it. Those are all the products that I have been loving over the last year. These are all products that I either have repurchased already or will be definitely repurchasing in 2019. Let me know what your favorite skincare discoveries have been this year. I always love catching up with you in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my Best of Beauty 2018 video with my friend Dina coming up soon. So make sure you are subscribed, hit the notification bell, whatever the cool kids say to do nowadays. Just make sure you stay in touch, and I will see you soon. Bye.